Welcome to SWIRL AI Search, the podcast that dives deep into the world of enterprise AI search. Discover how to unlock the value hidden within your internal data and accelerate your journey to actionable insights. Let's cut through the noise and find out how you can get the most out of your internal information. As befitting a podcast about AI, this episode was created with the help of Notebook LM. Please enjoy the Swirl AI Search podcast.
Okay, let's dive in. We're tackling a question today that sounds almost, well, counterintuitive.
hmm
When you think search, you immediately think Google, right? I mean, they practically own search on the internet.
Yeah, they are search for most people.
So why on earth would you need something to enhance search within Google's own stuff, like Google Workspace?
Exactly. Your Gmail, Drive,
Yeah.
Calendar, contacts even.
It feels like, well, shouldn't Google already have the best possible search for its own products?
And that's precisely the point our source material jumps on. It highlights this really crucial difference.
Which is?
Google's great at searching the web, but the data inside your company's workspace, that's a totally different animal.
Right. It's private, for one,
Mhm.
fragmented, and let's be honest, often really messy.
Messy is a good word for it. It's not like, tidy web pages
Oh,
built to be indexed easily.
no way. Think about your own stuff. Emails going back years. Documents called Project Notes Final LV3.docdocs.
We've all seen those. Or even worse.
Calendar invites buried deep in email threads. It's just not structured like a library.
It's definitely more like a personal digital attic, maybe a bit chaotic.
And finding one specific thing across all of that, or connecting
Mm.
related pieces, that's surprisingly tough for standard tools.
Exactly. And that problem unifying your knowledge across all those messy, scattered
Yeah.
enterprise sources, that's what the source says SWIRL 4.2 is designed for.
Okay, so here's where it gets really interesting. The source calls this the magic bit. Swirl unifies this knowledge without centralizing it.
Right. No moving data, no indexing in the traditional way we think about it.
Oh, like how?
This is the shift. Instead of, creating this huge new database or index somewhere else.
Which is what you usually expect.
Yeah. Swirl searches the data live, right where it already sits.
Live. Okay.
Think of it less like building a data warehouse and more like having this super fast personal librarian. Someone who knows exactly where every single piece of paper is filed across, I don't know, dozens of different filing cabinets, your email cabinet, your drive cabinet, your calendar notes.
And they can just instantly grab the right things when you ask, even a complex question.
Precisely. And connect them. That's the fundamental difference the source points out.
Because standard workspace search, it can find a keyword in a document, sure.
Yeah, basic keyword stuff.
But it's not really built for that cross-system context or for what an AI agent might need trying to piece together an answer from multiple places.
Totally. If you ask something complex like, what were the action items from the last 3 meetings with Acme Corps, and where are the notes?
You don't want 50 random emails and docs back.
No. You want a concise answer, maybe with links to the sources. Contextualized.
Okay, so Swirl is built for those kinds of queries.
Exactly. Relevant answers, citations, respecting all the permissions already in place.
Yeah.
And that's key too.
And because it's querying live, in place, Gmail, Drive, Calendar, whatever.
You skip all the hassle and risk. No copying sensitive data, no migration delays.
Right. You avoid that whole massive project of moving everything or building a separate data lake just to make sense of the information you already have.
That's the core idea. It works with your info right where it is.
So you get this unified view, this deeper context.
Without the traditional pain points. It brings that advanced search needed for things like RigG.
Retrieval augmented generation. Feeding AI reliable internal data.
Right. Or for automating workflows using tools like their MCP server. It means AI and, well, you, the actual user, can tap into the company knowledge much better.
Okay, so pulling it all together from this deep dive on Swirl 4.2, the main takeaway is it's a new way to unify knowledge.
Yeah. Across all these different data sources, even the messy stuff in Google Workspace.
By searching it live, right where it sits, no big move.
That's the essence, the benefit. Faster answers, much better context, connecting info across those silos.
For AI agents, for humans.
All without the risk, the cost, the latency of moving or indexing data separately.
Which leaves you with a pretty interesting thought to chew on, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
How does this whole concept searching data where it lives change how we think about managing information? If you don't need the data lake or complex reformatting, What does that mean for building smart workflows in the enterprise going forward?
It definitely makes you question the old ways, doesn't it? Why move it if you don't have to?